I'm Wendy Brower. I'm founding director of Green Map System, and I'm sitting in 6BC Garden in New York City. It's a botanical garden, and it's been both an inspiration to Green Map System and appeared on all of our maps since the early days. This botanical garden has 1,000 different species of plants in it, and it's like Green Map System, which now has over 350 unique and diverse projects around the world, each of which come together and create a beautiful new image of home. When I think of Green Map System, I think of its three main parts: the map, the mission, and the movement. Green maps are locally made maps of the natural and cultural environment, and each uses green map icons to show the different kinds of places on the map. The New York City Green Map is the original Green Map project, and people have been using our maps since 1992. We've actually distributed over 250,000 copies of Green Apple maps. Some places like Angelica's Kitchen, which is a local organic food shop that buys directly from local farmers, asks us over and over again for more copies to give to their customers, because they see the value of this map not only to promote what they're doing, but also to help transform the everyday experience of the New Yorker. The mission of Green Map System is all about inclusive participation in sustainable community development. And both the maps and the method of making them bring people together to talk about what's important in their community and then work together to make it even stronger.
This project was really started in the summer of 2006 by a group of hospitality and tourism management students. The students covered a 60-block area that is called Chinatown. Part of our project was to take a look at Chinatown and determine what needed to be done with regard to the infrastructure. And then it dawned on me, why not Green Map? And it has just been amazing ever since then. We'll have two different types of map. We'll have a paper map, and we will have an online interactive map. And one of the key features of our map will be the uniqueness of the restaurants in Chinatown. This will give them a presence on the World Wide Web and open up the opportunities for millions of new tourists to come to Chinatown, New York City.
Today, there are about 350 Green Map projects all around the world, and each one is as unique as the people behind it. And the results are very wonderful and diverse. Each of the maps really does reflect the culture of the people who have made it. For example, the Green Map from Pune, India, the colors, the shapes, the way that photographs are used, to me has a uniquely Indian feel to it. The New York City office is the heart of the Green Map movement, and we are dependent on funding to help us keep our multilingual staff going and able to serve the needs of an ever-expanding network of Green Map projects around the world. Our staff, including Sunchang and Carlos, our board and myself, are all working together right now on a 3-year capacity building strategy. We're making all the websites work better together, and part of this includes the launching of the greenhouse. This new part of the website is a content management system through which each Green Map project will present itself in its own words. It's also going to include the collaboration platform, which will make it much easier for all of us to work together on sustainability issues even beyond the maps. The greenhouse includes space where every Green Map project can upload their local icons and help people understand more about the unique qualities of their community environment. These icons are helping to inform the update of the global icon system as well. For example, the Calgary Green Map, which was made by young people around 1999, they created the youth-friendly icon. And this symbol really inspired us, and it's now being used on green maps all over the world. So this is part of the way we learn from each other, how the system behind green maps work, that we share ideas about what's working in our communities and help them grow further in others. Currently, we're adding over 50 projects every year, and each of these looks to us for support to develop their own funding mechanisms for the process of researching, designing, publishing, and disseminating their maps locally. We've also worked with many local schools and youth groups and community groups who are making their own green maps, and this is yet another way that we impact the public.
The name of our organization very nicely describes what we do. We take unwanted bikes from New York City and make them into working, functional bicycles. It's hard to quantify how many people found us because of the low map, but I do have a great story where I was working in the shop with our after-school teens, and a Japanese tourist came by, and he was carrying one of these and was just doing his own self-guided version of a bike tour, and stopped in to check out what we were doing as the Recycle a Bike project. So he would never have discovered us if it weren't for the low map.
We're educating people in a lot of ways and building up the awareness level, and at the same time encouraging networking and exchange of ideas and getting people to work together. We find out that there's like-minded people right in our own community that we can work with to foster more great ideas.